Hello, Graham Sorgard from Sorgard Seeds. I'm out in the field of Pasteur, a general purpose wheat from Secan. And at Sorgard Seeds, one of the things we really strive for is to have a variety for every purpose. And if you're the farmer that's looking for that high yielder, like that is essentially the only criteria, Pasteur is probably the wheat for you. It is just, I mean, you've probably heard stories. It's got, you know, a fair bit of traction the last couple of years. The yield is just phenomenal. As you can see, what you are up against with it, as this is the middle of August and you can still see how green it is it's a slow variety. It's a late variety. It's according to the seed guide, it's 8 days past the check, and that might even be a little bit conservative. It's our first year growing it, and you know, other than the fact that, you know, it's going to need some help on the, you know, with no frost, you know, it looks like it's going to be a monster yielder. And we'll report that here when the combines come in. As far as seeding, we seeded this at a rate of around 140 to 150 pounds. I'm not exactly sure on this field, but we were targeting that 35 plants. That's pretty standard for what we target for a plant count. And as far as fertility goes, we had this field was variable rated through Decisive Farming out of Alberta. Garth Donald did the prescription, and we had a very similar still though to where our ordinary fertility would be, in that, you know, 90-pound range on the nitrogen. I think a little higher. It was a little higher on this field, and then 40 of phos, 30 of potash, and 5 to 10 of sulfur. Fungicided at Fusarium head blight timing, and no, the field looks terrific. Actually, I don't see really hardly anything for disease, which is really good. The field is even, and it is actually the other thing nice about Pasteur. It does have a fairly good standability rating. And that's one thing you've probably heard, you know, I say again and again in these videos, but it's just something that everybody's concerned about now. You know, that's one of the first questions we get when people inquire about a variety, even in front of yield, is how well does it stand? And so we've tried to select varieties where standability is not an issue for guys. And if Lindsay wants to just pan the field, you can have a look at what we've got happening.